All right, on the Instagrams, I put out a thing asking questions about what people want to hear on the YouTube channel. So some guys put out some really good questions. Probably my favorite one was from my buddy Dustin Fisher. If you want to look up his Instagram, he's an up-and-coming powerlifter who is actually working really hard, taking his diet seriously, taking his training seriously. The guy's going to be a monster. Go check out his Instagram, follow his story. His Instagram is Dustin Fisher. Pretty simple. You'll see it. Anyway, his question was, let's just talk about, sorry, not question, but the thing he wanted me to talk about was personal struggle and what keeps you going. So I got a 3-step process for you right here. Because 3 steps is a lot of steps, and I don't know if I can count higher than that. But anyway, moving on. 3-step process. Okay, first step, focus on positive things. Okay, a lot of personal struggle results in depression, anxiety, and inner sadness. You take all those bad things that happened in your childhood, all the bad things that happened at work yesterday, all the bad things that people are saying to you or that people said about you or that you even think people said about you. You hyper-focus on those things and you think about them way too much. Trash those things. Rip it out like a weed from the roots. Rip it out. Toss it. Think about nice things. Think about happy things. I don't care if it's rainbows and unicorns. Think about it, okay? It's going to change your life. It's going to make things a lot better. So do that. Rip out the bad thought. Think about unicorns. And then after you're like, it sounds ridiculous, but do it. Actually say, yes, unicorns are cool. Because who doesn't think unicorns are cool? Come on. Get over yourself. Unicorns are way cooler than you and me. Okay? Seriously. Anyway, moving on. So, once you've thought about something goofy, silly, get you out of that depressed mindset or that anxious thought, quickly change over to something positive. Change over to something you're looking forward to. Change over to positive words or positive things, even if you have to say those positive words, positive things to yourself, because sometimes the only person saying positive things or feeding positively into your life is you. You have to be your biggest fan. So do that. That brings us to our next step. Setting small achievable goals. Small achievable goals will allow you to basically have something to look forward to. Basically have something to boost yourself up, because when you reach one of those little goals, you feel good. And I also strongly believe in setting big goals, like owning a company or being the world's strongest man. But you know what? Those big goals will probably take years to achieve. So what's going to keep you going this week? What's going to keep you going next week? Small achievable goals. Set small achievable goals, even if it's something small like, okay, I'm going to add 5 pounds to my bench press, this week as opposed to last week. I'm going to add 1 more rep to my squats this week as opposed to last week. I'm going to add a little bit of something. I'm going to do something. So always be trying to set small achievable goals so you can keep yourself motivated, because you're going to wake up and you're going to get pumped up because you know what? I'm going to PR my deadlift today. It's only going to be a couple pounds, but I'm going to PR today. Or I'm going to get a PR on this specific movement. That's one of the other wonderful things about like training conjugate or training strongman, is there's so many different ways to do the movement, so many little things you can change, and it's a completely different movement. So set small achievable goals and seriously focus on those, because that's what's going to drag you through the really hard times. Even if it's something like, I'm going to go for a walk or a hike this weekend. You know what? That's going to get you through the week. Look forward to that goal and think about it every day when you get up. I want to do this. Set your mind on something that is positive and something that you're passionate about, and try to do that. And that's what comes to our third step. Follow through and dedication. You want to follow through with these things. You want to follow through with these goals. If you're not eating right, if you're not sleeping, if you're not doing the right recovery, you're not going to be able to work out the way you want. If you're not doing all the other things, you're not going to be able to achieve what you want. So you got to be doing everything right throughout the week, so that when it comes to time to pull that extra couple pounds or to pull that extra weight or push the extra pounds on the bench, you're going to be able to do it because you've been ready, because you've been being dedicated to the game and doing what you have to do to get there. Okay? It takes follow through and it takes dedication. Dedication over motivation. Motivation comes and goes, dedication never dies. Remember that. Have a great week.